Okay. Pra. You know what it is? This is a free talk.
Yep.
Hey, yo. This is a free talk podcast. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kingsley Oba, aka CYK, the richest. You know what it is?
She.
All right, and we are back for another episode. And ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, this one, you don't want to miss this one for anything.
At all.
If you miss it, they miss you.
Period.
You will miss, I'm telling you. Because what we're about to talk about, it involves everybody. Both male, female. They say now only two genders we get now. So let's keep it there. But, of course, you know I'm not here alone. I'm here with the gang, the wonderful people. First of all, you have the real sexy, the one and only, the only beautiful. Make some noise for Creepy Pepe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my God.
boys and all the girls, I just want to tell you people that I'm here. Motide, Pimoshende.
Okay. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know the gentleman, the one and only, the one that has so much stories to tell us. Please make some noise for the one and only Tosino.
Hi, everybody. It's Tosi
in the building.
Again in the building.
Yep. Trust me, we want to say thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes and the comments. Keep it coming. We see what you guys are doing. And also share it, give your comments, and let's see how this goes. Anyway, today's episode is a very wonderful topic. We have a very interesting topic.
My God.
And I want you guys to be in on it. Come closer. Now, the topic says infidelity and side chick in marriage, the effect in marriage. What do you guys think? Infidelity and side chicking, or as they call it these days, what do they call them these days? Hookup girls.
So,
side chick, hookup, whatever, the effect. The effect in marriage? Do you think it is having effect on marriages? Some people will say, "Oh, Nana, you just say no." So, Creamy, you are a woman here, and you are sitting in between two men.
That's right.
So, and we're all married.
That's right.
You're married, and infidelity and okay. Let me ask it this way. Do you think, like somebody asked this question? He said, "Do you think side chick helps marriage or it destroys marriage?"
My pani. It doesn't. How does it help? That you put your prick on layaway.
No, they say that because it makes the man relax. Like you come back and take.
So you want to relax? You cannot go to the monsieur to massage you or go to the spa.
Even some of these masseurs,
they do happy ending. But Jesus, when are you coming soon? But these world people, their problem is too much. No, it does not help anything. No, it doesn't. It further destroys the marriage, especially if the knacker, the naki is very good, and the wife or the others or the husband or the spouse is not as good as the third party.
So do you know anybody that has had any situation where the side chick has? Okay.
Well, I promise to not speak Yoruba.
Okay. No, I mean, feel free.
It's a free talk.
It's a free talk.
There are plenty. And we're going to give an insight. Story. Story. Hausa people say, gatanan ku. Then you say, tazo mujinta. Wannan ɗaya ce ta zo ta wuce. Like that.
Amen. In Jesus' name.
Story time. Married couple. You know how it is now when a married couple moves from Nigeria to diaspora, come to the US or UK, or maybe you leave your country to hustle you did not relocate with your spouse. And you know, a country like America, Canada, and UK.
Especially America.
See, you get the way the weather would just take the happen for the winter time. When we say, you not just know what else to do, but your eyes will only be upon the Lord. But then now comes a time where you'll be crying, Lord, Lord, thy face alone I seek.
It's congealed. It's called
It's only Konji that is doing it. It happens that this guy moved to the US without his family. His wife and his kids were back home. Came here, was hustling. And the truth is, when you are in America, it can be very lonely. We all know that. It can be very lonely. And this
Lonely
guy,
at the top.
it was lonely at the top for the guy. Now saw this co-worker of his that, was also lonely. She was also married, but her own family too was
so he
back
was
home.
Lonely.
She was so lonely. They had nobody to call their own.
So two lonelies.
Two lonelies.
So lonely.
Became
Okay.
two lonely.
So they already knew that they're both married and it was just sex. Friendship with benefits.
Oh, yeah, friends with benefits.
But see where the problem happened. By the time their families came back, they were packing, both families, by the time the families came, how they got their visa, they came within the next year. The guy realized that he didn't enjoy having sex with his wife anymore. Because that girl that he was pracking every day understood his wants, his sexual wants.
They had sexual
needs.
chemistry,
Yeah,
right?
God bless you.
Yeah.
Some kind of nasty styles that his wife will feel like it's a sin.
Did the guy tell you the
yes,
moves
now.
and the, wow.
See, guy, they like gist though. And if you want to give me gist, I will ask all the necessary questions because of my audience. Because I asked him, I said, so what happened?
That lady is wicked.
Why is she wicked?
How would you do that?
I would do what? She herself does not enjoy sex with her husband.
How will you give somebody appetizer, give him main course, then you give the person appetizer, main course, and dessert.
Inside this winter.
And the guy finish, you think say he goes stand up, go house.
To the extent that after their family, they were still one Yoshelein.
Okay, she's practically saying that after the family relocated to the US, they still continue in this dastardly heart.
Wow, dastardly.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So tell me how that has helped their relationship. Because right now, the matter don't cast.
So they found out?
Yes, now, because the girl, it was her husband that found out first.
Oh.
And it was her husband that now cast the whole thing to the African community, and then, they narrowed it down and figured out it was that guy.
Oh my God. So wait. So the marriage, the girl married scatter.
Now the girl married first scatter.
The guy owns
the guy married CD because the other woman said, one man, at least we thank God. God has helped me chase away the
But the guy himself, he overdo now. He go.
I take overdo.
He gave everything. Like they say, food where you thief chop. They chop am with your full hand, your full fingers.
See why? Cheating is disrespectful. It's another form of abuse.
Jokes aside, I totally agree because I have a situation. A friend of mine. This happened to a friend of mine. Great guy, never stepped out. But when that's why they say mind the friends you keep. Why are you laughing?
Anytime you see why adjust this shirt, it's about to go down.
It's about to go down. No.
Why is it adjust this shirt like the gist is about to be sweet?
So this guy never stepped out, but his friends went out for a gig out of state. Went there, met his friends were, doing things with other guests and all that. And he was like, come on, I don't want to be, caught.
Left alone.
I don't want to be outside this show. So he decided to engage.
Hey. And
then, of course, because he's inexperienced. His phone, nothing, just keep the phone. His wife now actually went to get an app. Yes, this, I don't know what kind of app is it, hacked into his phone.
Hey, well.
So the app, what the app does is it activates the microphone on your phone that
records.
Yes. So any sound, wherever the phone is, any sound within like 5 meters radius, it picks the sound.
Oh.
So the guy didn't know. The guy came back and was continuing with the, in here. He continued with the in here.
No. Let's
Wait,
be
you have
clear.
to back down. You cannot rush this kind of gist. You have to break it down in sections.
Let's just backtrack a little bit.
So he, after arranging, he started the relationship, and then they were extending messages for text. The wife didn't know anything. So now a friend of the wife came to the house to do something. And she was telling the wife, oh, Amo, my husband did this. I caught my husband cheating. And the wife was like, how did he even do it? He now told her, it's one app like that. Oh. The wife was like,
sorry,
let me have it. Let me even use it and see whether my husband is doing
just let me just test and try it.
Not that she was suspecting anything before. Just that she was like, let me just use it and see whether this man is doing something. So the friend now gave her the app.
God bless you, friend. You will live long and live well.
Thunder will
the
fire
Lord
that
will
friend.
Bless you. Whatever you lay your hands on shall
breaking
prosper.
somebody's home.
The female gender are proud of you. Go ahead.
Okay, so she now installed the stuff and, activated it on the guy's phone.
Hey!
And the guy didn't know that this was active. And lo and behold, he now decided he was going on another business trip to the city where the side this thing is, the side chick is. He went there, and so the app, whatever you say around, the thing is speaking and it's storing it and transferring it to the wife's phone. Transferring it like a data to the wife's phone.
Sorry.
All the audio of what they are doing, they are talking when
the conversation,
even
activities.
when they were banging, the thing, the sound, they go.
And they're cracking. Yay. Mommy, sorry, my bad.
So the sound
hold on. You mean the phone was actually picking
the sound
of their activity?
Yes.
Wow.
Was picking the sound of the activity when they were bashing. And the wife was getting all the information.
Hey!
It's like FBI sending to CIA.
They are sending classified information.
Yeah.
This thing is the guy that, told me himself. So I have the story firsthand. Now, this guy. Let's figure out what's that's the app there. That's the app.
This is the app, but trust me, I'm not going to share with anybody.
One liar.
Especially with Creamy. No.
Creamy wants to have this app so bad.
Ladies, fear thou not. I got you.
I got this.
I will investigate and I will do the needful.
I won't listen. I don't know, but I'm not sure it's something you got. I don't know, but I don't know how they got it.
So what happened eventually?
So the guy, came back from his trip, his business trip, according to him. He was indeed a business trip. He went to handle the business, right?
Hey!
So he came back and the wife welcomed him, and he was like nothing happened. And only for the wife to call him and say, who is so person? The guy, he almost shouted Jesus.
Why did he shout Jesus?
So he was, he said, now he said, no, I don't know who that is. And the woman carried phone.
My God.
And played.
And DJ'd on him.
Hey!
The woman played the audio. When the guy they hear,
Hey!
they hear whether they call his name.
There was a court.
Eh?
He was caught pants down.
I'm telling
The
you.
guy was shocked. He said, now my name then they call you.
Hell.
The guy say, hold on, let me play another soundtrack for you. Wow. This guy they hear.
Full album.
Hey, whoa. Yeah, you will kill me. You know. Only that's the guy just hands off. Yeah, I mean, he surrendered. He say, yes, you don't catch
caught me.
So you mean he couldn't sing that Shaggy song? It wasn't.
If I hear say he sing.
That one they beyond doubt. You were caught red-handed.
And it caused a lot of damage to...
Before we move further, first of all, on behalf of the female gender, I want to applaud that wife. We are so proud of you.
For looking.
Okay, hold on.
Handling yourself accordingly.
Creamy, hold on. Before I join you or consent to what you are saying.
Mm-hmm.
See why? Can you tell me how the wife responded and what eventually happened to the marriage? Did it break?
Yeah, I mean, according to him, she felt bad. It? So the wife said it wasn't the fact that he cheated. It was the fact that he overknocked the...
Oh. Okay, he did it more than what he was doing at home.
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
Because the shout, the way they shout, they call the guy name. Now they pin him.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
In my own property.
Yeah, so that was how she felt. He said the wife felt was like,
she felt cheated.
This is supposed to be me screaming.
Hell.
Another person is now eating.
The scream that I'm supposed to scream.
That, oh God.
Hell.
I got you. But what happened to the marriage eventually?
She actually left the house, but
walked away from the marriage?
Yeah, she left, but he actually called people. He's called his pastor, called one or two people.
Okay, he showed some remorse.
So
right?
he showed remorse. Mm-hmm. He was very sorry. Mm-hmm. He did his best, called and made sure she came back. Mm-hmm. And
so was he sorry because he was caught, or his sorry was because it was genuine?
Okay, so whether it was because he was caught or it was genuine, the fact that he was able to own up, because some people will call her bluff or even say, and trust me, after then, because he's someone I know, the guy said that because this was probably like the first time he got involved.
That's why they caught him. He's very mature.
Yeah. So it was like his first time.
He's not a guru.
You understand? So he's
not a veteran.
He's not a veteran. He's a newbie. So they caught him quickly.
So the guy was, if they didn't catch him, I'm sure he would have still continued, maybe stopped at some point.
Or even get addicted and get worse.
Thank God they caught him, because maybe the woman would have gotten pregnant, the next thing, hold him down. So sometimes the devil works and God uses the devil to save you. Because... But he was really sorry, because he told me about it, and
inside everything that you people are talking.
Is that app you want?
Can you please give me the app, or at least tell me the app's name?
If I don't steal your phone, you don't give me that app, I will steal your phone.
No, we are not going to break people's homes. We are not going to do that.
We're not breaking people's homes. We are only protecting ourselves.
What are you protecting? To protecting what?
We want to hear the truth.
You see,
catch that guy.
When you find, you will find. That's the thing.
Of course, absolutely.
So why do you want to stress yourself?
What do you mean? Why do you want to stress yourself?
Why do you want to do that to yourself?
Do what to yourself?
Like,
especially when you know that
trauma.
There's no emotional trauma anywhere. Let me speak for myself. There's no emotional trauma anywhere.
So you're really looking for the app?
Yes, now. How do you go find the app? You didn't whine me. I must find the app. God bless ChatGPT, because yes, now as I go house like this, I'll just carry my phone. They find an app that catches.
God.
Yes,
App
now.
that catches
Why I talk this
that
thing
records
now?
audio. No,
Yes, now.
Why I talk this thing
we don't
now,
want to do
God,
that.
oh.
Ladies and gents,
Ladies and gentlemen,
ladies-
don't listen to him. He's
Yeah,
an enemy of progress.
Okay, please, whatever it is.
You will ruin your marriage or your relationship.
CY, listen to CY's voice. That's a
really?
voice of
Huh.
wisdom.
Right? You go see, he go scatter for your eye like this. Your own maybe
Maybe
whatever.
you are DSS
So
or FBI.
okay. Let's change it around. Let's not use ladies now. Let's change it around. So guys, a guy now catches.
Yeah.
Don't ask me that question, please. Ask CY.
You see what I'm
To be
saying?
very honest, men cannot take it.
That's why you dishing it out to the women.
Let me tell you, I give it to the women.
Yes, it's unfair.
They forgive
Wickedness.
easily.
See why wickedness is when you consistently cheat on your wife. Cheating is another form of abuse, emotional abuse. Wickedness is when you know that this thing you are doing is hurting your wife, but you are hell-bent on doing that. It simply means you never love that person. And see, I'm not just talking about if you love a human being, you will not want to take a life you never gave.
Absolutely.
So-
This can
CY,
destroy
please,
people's
let
lives.
me drop something like a
Mhm.
question, right?
Mhm.
There might be some like innocent reasons.
Like,
Hold on.
No, baby.
There was something that we watched on social media. I think it was a medical doctor. This is research based, and so we
I
can
think
say that.
I think I saw that.
The man said is normal, like medically is required for men to have
side
sex
chicks.
at least 21 times in a month. If
What does he do?
for the prostate. If
Okay.
you need to watch it. I'm not talking, this is not what I'm
I
thinking.
think it was on. I think I saw it.
Yeah, so now imagine someone goes to the hospital,
21
right?
times.
And he's been told, in order for you to, save your health, you need to at least prac.
Mm.
Let me use Creamy's
Mhm.
slang.
Yep.
To
Punch.
prac,
To punch.
to Lord have mercy. To
This is
pass
such a
at least 21 times in a
Mhm.
month.
Mhm.
And you remember your wife is going to have a
Motorcycle?
period,
5
a
days
motorcycle.
in a month.
Yeah, but maybe she's not available or something. You can't, ladies are not
Mhm.
like, some ladies, they might not be available for their men.
Mhm.
So if medically you've been advised, CY, you need to do this thing 21 times in a month. And you know that your wife cannot supply your demand.
Just
What is
like
gonna
the way
happen?
doctor says that if you take too much of sugar, it causes diabetes.
Mm.
Do you or do you not drink? I saw you drinking Gary today with sugar. You won't pour milk inside.
Mhm.
So you to make it extra sweet.
So is it diabetic?
So, that's what I'm saying. Are you diabetic?
No.
So the fact that you do not prac 21 times doesn't mean that you have prostrate.
That's-
So because of that, you now want to be a cheerful giver. Animal shout. Pala niye now.
no.
Let me
It's
just
not-
allow
it's not-
CY answer the
it's
question.
not
I'm in my
about me.
feelings.
CY,
I'm in my feelings. CY, go ahead.
So, honestly, 21 times is not realistic. Ends.
CY, you are falling my hand. Some men, they are already throwing stones.
Baba.
Check very well. They are taking
online
medication.
stones on you.
They are taking Viagra.
So 21 times is not realistic. Even the doctor himself that is speaking, I'm sure he has not even done 3.
After doing how many surgery?
Well, 21 times shouldn't be a big deal. What do you think?
Are you a robot?
Audience, what do you think? Yeah, go on.
21 times?
So
Do you know what 21 times is? Even one, you are snoring like a cow that swallowed this thing good.
Sorry, I remember my friend told me something. One, they said he did that stuff so much that he enjoyed it. That he was salivating when he wanted to.
Come.
I mean, he was drooling. And I said, like what? I said, Tosi, it was like 4 drops. I said, what? He said, it was so sweet.
That was stroke about to hit him. He didn't know.
Immediately did it.
That was stroke.
May God not make us come and be in front of the Father. Just seeing you in front of the Father.
You come and go.
You just see yourself in front
So
of the Father.
are you saying 21 times is too much? Is
It's
that what
not
you're saying?
realistic.
It's not realistic. Listen, I don't care. I don't.
But
Honestly,
that's what medicine is saying. Are you saying medicine is
which medicine, Panadol
wrong?
or
I don't know. It's fancy.
No. This
Tylenol?
is a research-based fact. I'm not making it up.
I mean, has it been? You know, when you do a research, I mean, how many doctors can prove this? How do they say it medically?
Is it FDA approved?
FDA.
Or NAFDAC approved.
NAFDAC approved.
I think for me, if you ask me, if it's something for me, if you say side chicken is what you want to do, my brother, the consequences are there, and you should be ready for it. Now, before we move forward, there is something I have here. It says, okay, let me go to this one. It says, forgiveness is personal. Some rebuild strong after infidelity. So, do you think it's easier to rebuild after an infidelity?
It's never going to be easy because one, you broke trust, and trust is something that you will spend the rest of your days trying to you will constantly defend yourself for no reason. Even when you're going to the store, the way you will have to tell your significant other that I'm going to the store, I'm going to Giant, I want to go and buy cornflakes. Like you would always your partner will always second guess you every time.
Yep, it's like there is a gun behind your head at all time.
The truth is, God created us differently. Some people forgive easily, some people just don't, and some people you just have one strike.
You do forgive easily.
I mean, if you
We forgive, not me. As long as you don't have child outside, you know, you ask
this
me.
one with this child.
What's your deal breaker?
you can do whatever you want to do. Make sure you don't get somebody impregnated outside.
One thing I will always say, and I've always been vocal about this: do not disrespect me by pranking somebody that I know. 1, 2, somebody in the area that's close to me. That if you try that,
you go and do a way match like far.
Go to Cotonou.
But this one that you want to collect that app now to know the distance now.
My brother go collect that. Don't get everything anybody wants to tell me. I must share it to my gender. They need to know. This is liberation. God will bless that woman wherever she is. Now God they use you.
No, because God they use
God let you to speak so that because I must find that app and I will put it in my Instagram handle. Ladies, don't worry, not to worry. I got you.
You go and do your research.
My God.
Yes, now.
Okay, so you said it's not that easy to forgive after.
Yeah.
And so my thing is, if for a man, honestly, if a woman cheats, sometimes it never comes back.
Sometimes, or 90% of the time, they never forgive.
Yeah,
men never. They just don't forgive.
But women, they always. You said something earlier that somebody that is always constantly cheating. If a man does that, or even a woman, you keep cheating on a man or you cheat on a woman.
Repeat offender.
A repeat offender. It simply is because one, you don't respect that person. You never respected that person, or you never loved that person.
Absolutely disrespectful.
It was more like, let me keep this thing.
Yeah.
Let me just keep this one. Or I don't enter. I'm married. So because if really you love someone, you do something, you cheat, even if it's second time, you at some point you have
because their
reasoning.
conscience are dead and they did not take their vows seriously. The part where they're telling you to love and to hold, to something and to chest, I don't even forget. The sickness and the hair, dead do us. All that frapapa they do, all that long stories. Some men will even cry. And when I saw you, I knew that you were the one. I knew that you're my life. You're my life story. You're my world. You are the key to the destiny of my soul. What they want to prank, they would have slept with the best lady.
That's disrespectful.
Let me give you guys this story. So there was a couple. This couple, they were getting married. So they went to you know how you want to do your last party with your friends. So they went to, I think, was it Vegas?
Hell.
to like party with their friends. So the guy went with his own guys to do. So those ones now arranged. There's this mask party.
Ew.
Where you go, one person, you don't know who he be.
Ew.
So the wife,
City of sin.
the fiance, the friends to carried her to one party, a mask party. Now the guy go carry person. He no know say na him fiance in carry. I think I heard this.
I think you need to stop this story because I know it's never going to end well.
So you know all those parties where everybody's wearing masks and walking around naked. So the guy, carried the
orgy party.
So only for the guy was like, this voice is sounding like somebody I know.
It's a familiar voice at a price.
And then he said, this breast be like breast.
It's a breast at a press. I know the size. It's like this.
So only for like nothing. Let's make we do our thing now. Just now, this thing. She said now last. This is my last one before I get into. Only as then do finish. The guy say no. I need to know that there's something about this.
This particular one
is similar.
Familiar. It's not a stranger.
Only to kind of like use hand, remove the mask. They see the wife.
Ew!
I scream, pull your own mask. And the rule of that party is you don't take off your mask. So they started a fight there. But what are you doing here? What are you? Okay, this is what.
Connie man die. Connie man go bury.
The guys say at least it's the both of us that. I mean. So what will you say in that situation?
Hell!
Is that cheating?
Yes, now.
With your own fiancé.
But what was the intent of both of them going there? It was to cheat. But it just happens that God, in His infinite mercy, just made sure that they were the one they cheated with each other.
They got caught.
Is that cheating?
Yes, now.
Absolutely, it's cheating.
But it's the both of them.
It does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
They met themselves in an.
What if it was the best man?
You mean for the girl?
Yes.
What if it was a random person that you didn't even know?
But it wasn't now.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Is it cheating?
It is. It's still cheating. If, as a matter of fact,
no, see,
this one is even terrible. It's worse.
It's worse.
It's just worse. Like
because they got to know. Oh, you like this kind of thing. This one say, oh, you like this kind of this thing.
Hell, the world should just come to an end because people are moving mad.
Really?
People are moving mad.
Yeah.
So, what I think is, number one, I really don't think they are both serious. Number one, because
how people that are getting married?
I'm not a marriage. Are you not an MC? How many marriages have you done?
Marriage is a ceremony. Anybody can, come up with the ceremony.
Oh, I MC.
I mean, wedding. I mean, they are getting wedded, right? That's what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, wedding is a ceremony. The marriage is the life after
the ceremony. Yes.
After the ceremony. So, I really don't think they are both serious anyways. I mean, if the man is not serious, at least the woman should be. And vice versa. If the woman is not serious, the man should be. They are both.
But their friends actually arrange this thing. Like.
I mean, you don't need to make any case for them. Is like what they call it, recipe for disaster. That's what they are cooking up for themselves.
Because so do you think they should go move ahead with the marriage, the wedding, and from there staying married?
They will never trust each other. They just started a life of. The disaster has started from the moment they walk down the aisle. Because there will never be trust. For men, it's different. Women, we can still try and forgive and move on and just
exactly.
For men, the man will keep asking himself, "What if it was my best man that knocked my wife?"
Yeah.
Thank God, he will always,
And so
every single
Another
time.
thing right there is just a sign that they are not meant to be together.
At all.
God just really loved them.
What kind of nonsense is
I
that?
just made sure that
Anyway,
they
ended
weren't
up
meant for
getting
each other.
married.
They ended up getting married happily.
Are they still happy?
I don't know.
And nobody knows.
You see, that's one thing I don't like about men. You people will always ask questions halfway. If it was me, I would follow up because
With
guess to know how the future is now. That
No,
fuck,
men-
my guy, how far now you day?
Men doesn't work like that.
That's what I'm
They're so
saying.
busy
That's
with
what
other
we can
things.
never send you guys to collect information for us.
That's what they did. That's their
So
business.
another thing I would like us to touch base on is the fact that nowadays social media
Oh yeah.
has actually glorified infidelity, right? So
In what
do you guys?
sense?
I mean,
When you say glorified, social media has not glorified.
They
They've
have-
condemned it.
no, they have not. They have not. In
That's what I
terms
said.
of,
In what sense?
I mean, in terms of not only social media, in terms of the music that's been produced, in terms of almost everything in social media, right? People kind of use infidelity now as a norm. Is normal.
But I don't think it's something of the now. It's always been.
It's always been there. From the
But
days
remember
of
that everything that has always been has now been taken to another
projected because of
level
social
because of
media.
social media right now.
Right,
yeah.
right. Because even our fathers then, they
Yes.
had side chicks and all that.
even the songs of back in the day, they were not as clean as we thought.
Yes,
The what?
the songs.
Baby jọ̀wọ́ kò má ì lọ o. Ọmọdé ń ṣe mí, baby mi dá. Tó bá behave, màá wá fún ẹ lọ́yàn tuntun yìí o. How is that song clean?
And I think there was one I heard, oh God, I can't remember. It was also a Yoruba song. In fact, it was so erotic. I was
Yes,
like, but you would not understand. It was
thank
so,
you.
the way they sang it,
There was no social media then.
it was so, in a way you can't even notice that they were singing an erotic
They're
song.
very vulgar.
For me, I think what social media has done is social media has helped to, amplify some of the things that were shielded.
Mm-hmm.
Like the side chick thing, then our fathers, uncles, you hear those things. You just hear that, this man has children somewhere. This man has one wife somewhere or one girlfriend somewhere. But social media now brought everything to fore where, just on the click of, a button, you see a lot of stories. So that's what I think social media did.
And I also feel like social media also encouraged people to leave abusive relationships.
To live in.
To leave, like get out of abusive relationships. Not just domestic, not physical abuse, emotional abuse. When a woman has been constantly disrespected. Oh, let me even give you people one gist. Oh my God. See this social media. God be blessed. What's the owner of Facebook? What is his
Mark
name?
Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. Go Zuckerberg. Wama Zuckerberg, Lord. This man was in Canada. Married a Canadian to, you know how things are done.
Mm-hmm.
Now decided that he now wants to go back home and now marry for real for shizzle.
Mm.
But he married a Nigerian Canadian.
Oh, okay.
When he was in Canada. So since you're married to a Nigerian Canadian, you just assume that, hey, this marriage is for better and for worse.
Mm.
That's how this guy now came to Nigeria and went to the village not the village, like they told him that I want
girl.
this, and they now organized wife for him. As they organized wife for him, the wife they organized for him, the sister-in-law, lives in the US.
Okay.
Right? So the sister-in-law here in the US was so excited. Finally, my sister-in-law is getting married.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, the man told his wife, his fiancée in Nigeria, that I want to keep it simple. Let's not.
They now shared it on status.
So she now sent it to her brother and her brother's wife. Then the excited sister-in-law now posted it on Facebook that all of you who said that God cannot do it.
What God
cannot do does not exist. The Lord has done it finally.
So
finally.
So the other girl saw it.
Now posted it. Sister now posted it. Now, you see, this Facebook is a very stupid thing. No? Now, the Canadian girl
Mm,
and the sister-in-law here,
mm.
they have a mutual friend
On Facebook.
on Facebook. And then the mutual friend saw it on her post and was like, I know this guy. This is my friend's husband.
Wow.
Do you understand the story?
Yeah.
This is my friend's husband. Then she takes the story, the picture, does a screenshot, and sends it to her Canadian friend. Like, babe,
Is this
is this not your husband?
Oh, his twin brother.
Is he a twin? Is he a clone?
Baba, for claim
Is he a
twins,
double
oh.
ganger?
I for claim twins. Sharp.
Omo, that's how the woman just saw the picture. I said, my husband is in Nigeria, actually. And saw that he actually went to get married. That's how, of course, she called Yawa Gas. Then the girl, bride in Nigeria, was now angry with the sister.
Of course. I totally.
Hey, you broke my home.
I totally agree.
I'm like,
She blew everything
she
up.
blew everything up. But I'm like, the
But-
Lord used her to expose the
Anyway,
devil.
You're right. The
Power of social media.
I will agree to that, because on a good day, it would have still exploded. It would have still exploded, whichever way to come out.
But it's not manipulation. Ewo, sorry, I just remembered another story I saw yesterday on Shade Room.
Mm.
Do you guys follow Shade Room?
No, I don't.
Follow Shade Room. This guy is a pastor, and he pied his wife on the night of their wedding. And ask me why.
What?
Apparently, they're practicing godly relationship that since the pastor, they're not going to knack.
Mm.
Very unfortunate. The wife that he married is a transgender.
Oh, lolo.
So when it was time to open the
package
and to enter, when there was a separation of the Red
now you
Sea,
see rod. Look
then
up.
he say, this is not the rod of the stem of Jesse. And the rod was as strong as his own
that one
rod.
way Moses stretch
Exactly.
for Red Sea.
And when God said, now he got, and the rod was as strong as his own rod. It was kind of like, what's happening right here? I am supposed to cross
into
get to the other side.
Omo.
You see the pastor is on Instagram. He stabbed the guy girl.
The guy.
He kill her more.
What?
I think
He's
that was extreme.
So there's a strong debate on social media.
It's absolutely disappointing to find yourself in such
As
a
much
position.
as I don't buy the idea that you should unalive anybody, but man, it would take God for you to restrain yourself.
Yes,
you know
no.
the deception.
Highest level of
Because you
deception.
didn't tell this person.
I mean, you should be transparent up front. I mean, let people
Because
love
we
you.
live in, I mean,
Let
is it
people
not
accept
America?
you. Let
That's
them-
what we live in now, right?
Let them accept you for whom you are instead of,
But my question to the pastor is that, sir, didn't you do foreplay? I mean, you
No,
cannot be
somebody's
totally...
no. You know, there are some people they take this no sex before marriage very strict.
So they don't used to kiss.
Some people don't.
no, they can even kiss. I mean, they might not
I
get
know
to that
somebody-
level.
So you will not feel anything.
I mean, it's possible.
So, okay, there's one of my friend. I'll mention his name. We went for an event. We're going for a show. So at the airport, we met this. He saw this girl.
Fine God.
Fine girl. Everything standing. I say, man, he like this girl. So fortunately, we boarded the same flight, same destination, and then the hotel we lodged, we got to, it was the same hotel. This person go, he was like, almost say, almost like say, he go talk to this one. So he went. Good enough, I was still trying to get the stuff from the car, our luggage is from the car. So he went now, he was talking to the lady and all that. So from afar, I stood, I looked.
You know that something is off.
I can't look this place.
The Adams.
I see one thing come out like this thing. Nah, I say, I just shout, guy. Now, I switch to pidgin.
Mm-hmm.
I say, guy. I realize I press my phone. I say, guy, na mano, move.
Movement.
So, in the first code, I say, I conscious, I say, move, na man. He immediately just click, bro. He just say, excuse me, I'm coming. He walk enter the hotel, I follow him. I say, you know, see him. He say, guy. As you talk, I'm now can't open eye look where I can't look. Now I can't hear. I can't pay attention to the voice because I do not enter the conversation. He said I can't hear as it in that baritone they come out small. I say this night there, but yeah.
But that's a deception.
Deception of the highest order.
For me, I really think it's deception. So finally, because we're about to round up, I want us to treat this particular one. Is emotional cheating? I mean, is emotional cheating actually cheating?
That's even the worst.
He says, I gave it up. I say cheating.
It's even the worstest of them all.
Because, you know, some people will say, oh, but I'm not sleeping with the person now. We're just texting. We're just talking. You know, I'm not sleeping with the person. I'm not kissing the person. I'm not touched the person. But you're sending texts, you know.
One day, trust me, that's going to happen. It's just a matter of time.
Just like the story Tosin gave us that time.
What?
The story.
Don't worry. Don't use me as your reference point.
The brain story.
I mean, you can watch that episode. It's very, very, very.
This thing was jumping.
I will park sometime before I enter my house. After I park, don't let me talk about that. Go and watch. If you want to watch it.
Was it the second episode or the first episode?
I never remember, man.
The second episode.
I don't stop laughing.
Go and watch it.
Oh my God.
That one that took me out.
How do you handle infidelity when you catch the person? Either as a husband or a wife or a fiancé, you catch your partner. How do you handle it? How do you handle that?
Are you asking?
Yes. Not with the app.
How do I handle it? See, my problem. Should I talk about previously or should I talk about moving forward?
Both.
Let's
okay, previously and then moving forward.
Yeah,
because when I remember one of my ex in Ibadan, the time when I caught him cheating, I entered the room and he was cracking. I went to go and make eba.
Oh, you made eba?
I made eba and I ate, and I told him that I'd forgiven him. But what was scaring him was that every food I cooked,
you're a devil.
He did not eat the food. He don't assume that I'll kill him.
But of course, obviously, what do you want the young man to do? To eat the food?
I just moved on. We just broke up. I just moved on. I just
and
felt
you didn't do anything again?
I did not love him that much. So there was no point.
You didn't hurt him. You didn't. You just ate the bar.
I ate hot eba. In fact, now the girl cooked the soup.
That was dating. So in marriage, we're talking about in marriage.
That's why I asked that moving forward.
Moving forward
now.
I cannot tell you how I'll react. It depends on the spirit moving inside of me at that time.
If it's a market that's controlling
I cannot tell you.
Or a Gabriel.
Because in my church, they know me as Minister Creamy. What if that moment na Senator David?
Creamy.
I can't promise.
As long as it doesn't bring a child home, right? I think you are fine.
Problems even son. I can't promise.
That's what I'm saying. You said your deal breaker is bringing a child home.
And that's deal breaker. You know, me pé ma break ori bobo yẹn tí ma ti cut yẹn don't cheat. That's two different things. Doesn't mean I'm leaving him now. You say, how do I handle it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tosin.
I don't know if I'll break his head over or just kiss him out. I don't know.
Creamy, you leave creamy.
I mean, I appreciate the fact that you are true to yourself and you're not trying to be like
no. I mean,
like a motivational
for real.
speaker, like, oh, I will forgive her.
What if I'm cooking? You now come and tell me, baby, mother cheat on you.
Fry pan will land your face. Die.
But one thing, I mean, I don't get here is if your spouse, your significant other, comes to tell you that they cheated on you and they apologize, what's going to happen? How are you going to take it?
Baby, I don't know.
So wait,
I mean,
the person came to confess to you.
Your partner
Came to confess to you.
Yes, like your wife says, see why. For example, okay,
without you catching the person just comes
to you and said, she has
for
done
me,
something wrong. And
honestly, as much as it will hurt, I forgive. Even if I always tell my wife this. I said, even if I walk into a room to see with another man, I say I don't do anything. Because most of the times we don't even understand. As much as I'm not holding forth for people cheating, sometimes it might be that it is from your laxity, that there's something that you are not giving and the person is looking for outside. Yes, it's not enough for you to cheat, but sometimes some people don't know how to handle certain things. And it might not be that she wanted to. The devil knows how to work. When there is vulnerability, that's when the devil fights.
Yes.
So you have to make sure, find out what's going on. Ask questions. What did I do? Is there any? And trust me, you definitely hear that, I was lacking in this area, or there was something I needed. So I'm not saying that people should cheat, but I also would say, let's some level of grace. That's the way I think.
If you caught your wife, what would you do? Let's you to ask the question.
This Lord have mercy.
So he like breast passing.
You guys are so serious. For me, if you asked me this question like maybe 3 years ago or even 2 years ago, I would just say, man, it's a death sentence. I can't even imagine or try to visualize it. Is irritating to me. I believe that before someone you call your wife can go to such an extent that it's a journey, right? And the journey must be very, very long. So I think to try to retrace or to get her out of that mindset, one, or to get her out of that kind of mentality.
Are you just saying that because that's trying to be Pastor Tosin? I'm talking about the vampire Tosin that is hidden inside of you, that you opened the daggone door and saw somebody bending, ouching your wife's back and laying her chest to the ground and just giving her woto. What's going to be your reaction?
You have to emphasize the woto.
Because he's a pastor. I have to make sure we give him a picture.
Don't mind people that are calling me pastor. My name is Tosin. Nobody has ordained me.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
They just like calling me pastor. I will be charging you money for calling me that now.
No problem.
All right. So if I catch my wife in the act, I really the fact is I'll be 101% heartbroken. I will feel very, very depressed and dejected and utterly disappointed. But one thing I will not do is, number one, I'm not going to kill myself. Number two, I'm really going to express my frustration and disappointment to my wife. And number three, I will forgive my wife. I know it's going to be extremely difficult. I might be tempted not to even do such a thing. But eventually, for the sake of the good things that probably she has done in the past, and
the covenant of marriage too.
Yep.
For my children and so many things, other factors that bind us, together. And
did I hear bang or bind?
Bang, no, bind us together. Jokes apart.
The weather is cold though.
Jokes apart. I'm going to make conscious efforts to, forgive her. Right. And that is going to be, dependent on so many factors. And number one of those factors is that remorsefulness. That's what I just want. Do you get? But the truth is that, that video of that scene may keep playing in my head.
It's not me. It will.
It will make.
I mean, I just pray it doesn't happen.
You even want
it will never happen.
You even want to meet up with what you saw.
Every time you try to crack her, you just remember.
I mean, God forbid. And you now see that person is now, even like maybe you are take it out to maybe level 7, and that guy is eating 9
on 20
or number 10. You understand?
Oluwa.
You now begin to second guess yourself. Maybe you are not good enough. I mean, what can happen to make such a thing happen? So I don't pray it happens, but anything can happen in life. And if it does happen to me, trust me, I won't kill myself, and I'm going to try my best to forgive.
Moral of the story is, if you can forgive, please do forgive, because we all deserve, second chance.
Yeah, that's true.
And everybody deserves it. So if you can, go ahead and offer that hand of, forgiveness, and let us enjoy our life. Moral of the topic, which is, of course, infidelity, side chicken. How does it affect marriage? Does it help or destroy marriage?
It destroys, kills, takes away from the marriage. And I just want to leave us with this.
Some people say, if you cheat, when you come back, it strengthens the love.
That's why we have dysfunctional people. Many are mad, but few are roaming. That's just the simple truth. There's nothing good about cheating, on both sides, male, female alike. It's irresponsibility. It's immaturity. If you love somebody, you cherish that person. You make sure that person is not hurt, that person is not pain.
Right.
When you don't love somebody, then you become an automatic animal shaun. You become a cheerful giver. Your prick will have a public, that blue thing where they on top Instagram. You go there verified. You're moving around with the verified prick. Like everybody knows the size of your prick. That means even disrespectful.
Wow.
It's disrespectful. Just imagine, say, group of girls sit down like this, that they don't know the it's wrong.
They don't see why. See why.
Yeah, see why.
I don't see. Which kind of play with that? Why did you use me? Not be you see breast. Not be you see breast.
Don't be use me now. That comedian, that famous comedian, forget that. Now 8.5.
At least it's 8.5.
Yeah, you tried.
What would be so funny is just imagine a house, maybe your wife is sending the house help to go and buy condom. And she said, Joloba Mira condom. Then the wife say, it's a bere size. Madam, I'm not worried much more size they need.
Oh my God.
That's a very funny one. But anyway, my own take on this thing is, number one, we all make mistakes, right? Things can happen by accident. I remember the time I was pulled over by police. I didn't know. So when she pulled me over, I was like...
Wait, was it she?
Yeah. Like, I was like, nothing. I've never done anything before. She just moved closer and said, I have you on my video recording that you are using your phone while driving. I said, and I was talking to someone on the phone at that time. I just said, wow. They caught me. Do you get? So I immediately humbled myself because I knew I was wrong. So she said, can you provide me your, documents and everything? I gave it to her. She went inside the car. I was expecting maybe she's going to give me like a ticket or something. She just said, I check your record. Your record is clean. Don't do that again. This is going to be a warning. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And, we both left.
Because you admitted to...
Because I admitted, and because...
Your track record was clean.
My track record was clean. So and there's something else they call repeat offenders. Like if they catch you, do something, you could make excuse for yourself. We can give you a benefit of doubt. Maybe, there was temptation and, you couldn't control it. But when it now becomes a pattern.
A pattern, yeah. A habit, that's the danger.
That is a destructive, direction. So my own take on this is that infidelity will eventually break and destroy. So many times it's going to leave the burden or the consequences of that on the children and the rest of the family. So, whatever it is, if you have been doing it before,
stop.
You got to stop. I'm not only, but I'm not going to...
You cannot be OD with the brain.
I'm not going to be an advocate and I'm not going to encourage or even myself, indulge myself in the act of infidelity. That's my take. Thank you.
Anyway, my own is continue.
See why?
Continue. Continue.
If you like, no stop.
My brother, continue.
Don't mind them. Continue.
They will catch
Continue.
you last. That's all I'll tell you. They will catch you last. You know what? My mom used to say something in my language, and I'll speak it. My mom used to say, "Amako tap you know," which means when you hear "pa," you go bend.
Period. Fakati.
So, and there is another thing. Somebody told me, my mentor, he said, we are free to make choices in this life. You are free to make any kind of choice in this
Absolutely.
life, but you can never choose the outcome of your choice.
True.
So continue. Like, keep cheating, keep the side chick as many as you can.
Not only side chico, somebody told me there's side cock. Is that correct?
Yes, now.
Wow.
When you cook, why you make it?
We need to go. That's another one.
When you cook,
Tosi, why you dey see all these things?
pastor.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's episode on the Free Talk Podcast. Trust me, it's been very interesting. You need to watch this episode, watch it again, share it to people, tell people. Cheating is not something you should go into. Trust me. You don't want to go there. It's not a good experience. And please do well to follow us on our Instagram. And I think we should have our personal Instagram.
Yes.
So that you can also follow us. Yeah. Mine is CY Comedy TV1. You have, of course, the production producer is going to put that creamy.
Creamy_creams. And ladies, don't forget, make sure you follow me, because I'm going to make sure I get that application for us.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Before I
Is it because of that?
Hold on. Before I tell you my own social media handle, please, ladies, don't follow Creamy. Don't look for any app that will misapp your
There will be a misapp in your life.
Any app that will cause misapp, don't look for it. Anyway, my own social media handle is Tosin Peter Max. I'll be very happy to have you follow me. Thank you.
The breast guy.
Yes. And also follow the Free Talk Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and which other platform do we have? Are we on Snapchat? Yes, Snapchat. Follow us on all the platforms. The handles are on the screen. And drop your comments. Let's have fun. Let's get this thing. By the end of this week, we want... What are you people talking about? By the end of this week, we want to hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yes. Let's get it. Let's get it done. We can make it happen.
Let's get those views going. Thank you very much. We love you. Mwah.